All right. We're getting the ball rolling here. Get the old ball rolling, as they say. Words. Let's copy this. Get everyone set up. Oops. Get that. Post it on the tweeters. Onto tweeters. You got people dropping in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hi, Xander's here. Mirza. Oh, Casimir. Oh, dude, Casimir, by the way, I apologize. I saw that you sent a message on Twitter and you said it's a long message or something like that. I haven't read it yet. I apologize. I've been busy. And Twitter's getting hard because lots of messages coming through for the BUAG. So I have not read your message yet. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I apologize. Zeke's here. Brian's here. Antonio. Dylan. Mirza. Vernon's. All right. Vernon's here. Cool. Welcome, Vernon, because you're first up. I'm glad you're here. You're first up. I got to disable something real quick. That's got to go away. There we go. That looks better. I got to make the tweeters so people know that we're live on the tweeters. BUAG. My favorite word. BUAG. Get this ready. Gabe's here. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm pretty tired, but that's okay because my week is over. Although it's going to spill right into a weekend that's very busy. That's how it goes. You know, that's how it goes. Gotta listen to Extentation. Yeah, Extentation. Yep, I gotta do that. Let me get out of Discord real quick. I have been meaning to listen to those two EPs, 17 and Question, for a long time because they're short, they're quick. That's good Monday content. I just haven't gotten to it, unfortunately. Bob, I've got a really unknown underground artist called Kanye West. Kanye West. Huh. I wonder if he's biting off of that guy named, that artist, goes by Ye. I bet he's probably trying to play off of him, I bet. The Kanye thing, I've talked about it before. It's just my biggest issue with Kanye, all the obvious stuff, right? But for me as a person to try and take him seriously in his music when he says whatever, I can't. I just can't, because he has said just like the widest spectrum of shit, from the most touching and powerful things in Pinocchio's story and Mama or Hey Mama to all the ridiculous shit he said on Alex Jones, and so for me, I usually keep the artist and the art separate because I just like to appreciate the music. And this is something I hate about just corporate media and social media and whatever. I have all this shit pumped in front of me. Like, if I would have never known all this crazy crap that he has done, then yeah, I would be still listening to Kanye and enjoying his music. But now that I know he is who he is, it's impossible for me to take his music seriously in terms of his lyrics because I don't believe him. Because he's just fucking all over the place. That's my problem. Shout out to everyone who was in Bob's lives when you used to slam some beers. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mirza, those were the days, huh? By the way, I am enjoying a beverage this evening because I am tired. So I'm going to chill during this BUAG. Yeah, I'm going to chill. Young Fathers. Still waiting for Playboy Cardi self-titled. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to that one. I don't really like Die Lit. I have a hard time with Die Lit. It's just, I just can't hook into it. I can't connect with it. Young Fathers new record. No. And no football team. Two Wolves. No, I don't really watch football much anymore. I haven't watched the Super Bowl in like 2 or 3 years. I didn't watch any of the playoff games. I watched some of the highlights for the playoff games, but I haven't watched any playoff games. I just don't. I like football. I don't like the NFL. I don't like the NFL. And there's been some rule changes. And anyway, I don't really want to rant about the NFL, but it is almost 7. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm glad some of you have popped in already. We got 45 viewers. That's cool. We've got a good selection of music tonight. Pretty wide variety, from something that kind of sounds like clipping to some R&B to something that kind of sounds like fucking Graduation Kanye a little bit in terms of the production. A really neat mix of artists. It's been fun. It's been challenging. This last weekend, as you guys know, I did the Little Yachty reaction. I did the Forever Story reaction. And then all day Sunday, I went through Twitter messages all day. And I'd actually done this a week before, too. Just trying to pick out, okay, who's made songs that are good enough to get into the BUAG, who hasn't. And that's been a really challenge. A big challenge, too, because I don't want to be too picky, right? I can't set my bar too high because these are new artists, right? But at the same time, I can't just let in anybody because it's got to be good. So it's hard to find that sweet spot. And every now and then I'll go through like a string of songs just like, this is kind of shit. This is kind of shit. This is kind of shit. And I start getting disgruntled. And then all of a sudden, holy fuck, this is good. So it's nice to kind of have that little, jump scare surprise of a good song when it comes through. All right, it's 7 o'clock. Let us begin with tradition, as we always do, with some Bob the Pop-Up intro music.
Woo! All right. This one we're sending out to Bob the Pop-Pop tonight. Let's go. We're feeling the love from TTT all the way to you, Bob. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is this guy on the internet who listens to rap, and don't forget that he came from a world of rock and roll where the leather is tight and the devil gets your soul. But then he took a listen to a whole new sound when he heard Kendrick's tongue hit the ground. And when he heard the song from Mr. Ye, that was the moment his hair went away. He's learned so much in such a little time. I'm sure damn soon he'll be spitting rhymes. And if you don't know who he is from what I said, he's the hip-hop lover with the shiny head. Bob. The Pop-Pop. Bob. The Pop-Pop. You know, from Tyler to Frank and Drake's Take Care. Hey, dude, are you wearing pants sitting in that chair? And Danny Brown to Kenny Beats, to sitting all the time, hurt your butt cheeks. Bob the Pop-Pop. Bob the Pop-Pop. Bob the Pop-Pop. Love you, Bob.
Oh, man. Every single time I hear that song, just puts a big old smile on my face. Thank you so much, Kevin. Love it. Love it. I don't think Kevin's in here tonight, but he's told me multiple times, I keep meaning to make like a full quality version of that song, because he said he made that in like 10 minutes. Anyway, I love it. I don't think it needs to be changed at all. Welcome, everyone. February has rolled in for the BUAG, Bob's Underground Artist Gauntlet. I'm excited. Another batch of new artists and new tracks that we can check out and hopefully spotlight, give attention to. So some of these people who they don't have an audience, hopefully we can kind of spark something, give them some attention. It's a good range of music again tonight. There's some loud stuff. There's some super mellow stuff. There's some like high quality production. There's some interesting rapping. There's a lot of different stuff going on. Just to kind of refresh everyone on the format. So there's 5 different artists. Each artist has 2 tracks. We're going to listen to all 10, and as we go through each artist, we'll vote between the 2 tracks which ones we like the most, and that goes into the final 5. And then when we're done with all 10 tracks, we'll kind of listen to like a minute and a half sample of each song and just do an up or down vote on would you put this track in a playlist, listen to it again, tell a friend, etc. You can vote yes on all 5. You can vote no on all 5. There's no limit to that. But keep in mind that the final 5, that ranking, will translate into the brackets for week 3, which was really fun when we did that. For those of you who missed it, basically the top 5 from week 1 and the top 5 from week 2 battle it out, and they go through this whole bracket elimination process. The number 1 spots from each week get a pass. So it's the 4 versus 4, to kind of break down. And then the winner from that 8-track bracket goes into the top 3. And then we would do a vote for the top 3 tracks for the whole month. That's the structure. Super fun. Let's get into the first artist who is here in chat. We got Vernon Harris in the chat, which is very fucking cool. Thank you for joining us, Vernon. I appreciate it. Vernon's got a cool sound. He's got an album called The American Gothic, which came out October. Oh, October 31st on Halloween. Fucking perfect. I didn't even realize it was on Halloween, dude. That's perfect. That's amazing. Pretty dark, pretty aggressive. If I was going to liken it to anything, I would say clipping. That's probably the closest thing I can reference that sounds like Vernon Harris. Vernon, let's see, what do I have for your bio? I don't think I have much. He's 22, from East Atlanta. He's got about, I think, 45 followers right now on Spotify. First track is called Doomed, so let's drop into it. Vernon Harris off of his album, The American Gothic, Doomed.
Clicking my heels and ain't no getting out of it, adamant. I have been about trying to just tell them that I'm never going back, but this other, this pain is just eating me anxious about stabbing and battling, grabbing and stabbing them. Fuck, I blacked out and now what's happening, one of them dead. Okay, let's manage it out of a basement so well it's a granny crib. Where is everybody? Don't wanna catch bodies, so I'm really real stressed by it, but it still gotta happen. I'm tiptoeing bare feet, thinking no one sees me. Then I hear creak, they grab me, still got a blade I use and I'm happy. He fall to the ground, I'm stabbing them. Murder on my mind all night, murder on my mind all night. I squeeze the piece of time to speak inside of reach, but really I'm the one that died. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Can to believe we'll get the lead, that's all I needed. I'ma make it through tonight. Murder on my mind all night, been murder on my mind all night. I squeeze the piece of time to speak inside of reach, but really I'm the one that died. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Can to believe we'll get the lead, that's all I needed. I'ma make it through tonight. Oh man, my devil teething, it is all leaving, all that I am. My freedom came with you bleeding, you and your friends. Grand Reaper, it's who is speaking, screaming, they were screaming. Can't believe it, saw a demon when I looked in the mirror. What's the reason, God? Just another side, story I can't deal. Close my eyes, fantasize, I'm dreaming. Hope to remain decent. After I split your wig, it's hair razor when I bleed it, him screaming. All night, murder on my mind all night. I squeeze the piece of time to speak inside of reach, but really I'm the one that died. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Can to believe we'll get the lead, that's all I needed. I'ma make it through tonight. Murder on my mind all night, been murder on my mind all night. I squeeze the piece of time to speak inside of reach, but really I'm the one that died. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Can to believe we'll get the lead, that's all I needed. I'ma make it through tonight. Fuck man, what's going on? His last words said, I'm a storm that I brought to this wretched place. Pull his buddy's face, say, in my every move, but he's in my wake. Gotta play Timberland from limb, back and slash like a game I'm in. Up, down, down, upstairs in the crib, found men. See him going for the guns, I'm a duck, take up, but he bust, pick him off real quick. Then a papa goes off, what happened? Now we trail in the dark. Fuck it out broad, no, I'm attacking everyone that I cross. On this path for destruction, I'm boss. I'm knocking off everyone that I saw. Soon enough, was just me in the dark, with bodies piled and the smell of it all. Murder on my mind all night, murder on my mind all night. I squeeze the piece of time to speak inside of reach, but really I'm the one that died. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Can to believe we'll get the lead, that's all I needed. I'ma make it through tonight. Murder on my mind all night, been murder on my mind all night. I squeeze the piece of time to speak inside of reach, but really I'm the one that died. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Hold it to a thought, held tight. Can to believe we'll get the lead, that's all I needed. I'ma make it through tonight. Murder on my mind all night.
do believe it just kind of trails out from here. Yeah. And there's like this little outro. But so there you go. There's Doomed by Vernon Harris. And Vernon, I hope you're looking at the comments and chat, man, and seeing everybody enjoy your track. That's got to be so fucking cool, right? To make a song and see people who you don't know go, this is fire, because it's fucking fire, man. That was really good. Really good. I honestly had a hard time picking the second track because I was like, I don't know if it matters. I think Doomed is going to win the vote between the two tracks, but let's continue on with the next track from Vernon, who is in chat. So show Vernon lots of love, please. It's really cool that he's here. Great fucking songs. The next one by Vernon Harris off of The American Gothic is called Manifest Destiny. So here we go. Here's the second track by Vernon, Manifest Destiny.
She was a flirt, a really bad love story, still I'm hurt. I gave her my life so that you it worked. The pussy place, everybody on a turn. And time's counting down when you nut, you dirt. Remember I was lost and she found the worst. The reason why I'm gone, still chasing her. And still ain't seen life outside a curse. But no, I know what it's worth in the end rebirth. Destiny, you make the best of me. Stop playing, girl, give me the chance to be your everything. And I promise on my love, rub it on my sleeve. For 40 acres and a mule, I'ma tap my feet and do it. Money, everything to me. Long as life can be cool, I'ma do my thing to feed the fam. Even if I die in the street, blood spilling all the top concrete. That's all my eyes see. My feet are the words that Sam gave me the beat. Shout out to the unk, he told me that I'm free. I still can't believe how far we came to be. When I throw that chain on, I know I made it. Fighting for the dream, it works, gotta be patient. Reaching for the sky and the dirt, there's no wasting our time. We ain't got none, we black face it. With my niggas still strolling the pavement, running back and forth, press the torch and engrave this. And the mind of the youth, you can make it, but you gotta lose first, just chase it. Chase the dream, a chance is all you need. One opportunity, don't sell. And if you bleed, don't blame it all on me. Could be your girl in the end, you failed. Still running through this rabbit hole, soul crushing, unblooded. Money for this gold, don't matter, keep it coming. Can't face freedom with a pit in my stomach. A dream is not a dream, all is real if I want it. I sold, you was told, you was sold. All these things, what it means, so the rules of your home. Good shit, lead you to the good shit, but it get a taste, everybody eats bullshit. Nah, dude, won't listen to the nihilistic. Woke niggas won't fuck me, you might get rich shit. And God I trust, never giving up. You are practicing be lazy, it's crazy enough. Yellow brick road, I'ma stroll down with a big smile. I can make it out this hell of the bluff. Longest destiny, you only let me get a touch. Can't be fucking other niggas, girl, keep my shit tucked. Change the dream, a chance is all you need. One opportunity, don't sell. And if you bleed, don't blame it all on me. Keep be your girl in the end, you fail. 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 Manifesting destiny. We manifesting destiny.
All right. There's Manifest Destiny by Vernon Harris. I think I called you Vernon Davis earlier, who used to be the tight end for the 49ers, I think. Anyway. So there's the first artist, Vernon Harris. Both those tracks are off of The American Gothic, his album that came out of Halloween last year. Here comes the vote. Which track did you prefer more? You got Doomed or Manifest Destiny? There's the vote in the chat. And the winner will advance to the top 5. I think I know which one's going to win, but that's just me. They're both good tracks. And really, I have not listened to this entire album, American Gothic, from top to bottom. I listened to probably half of it when I was going through, because Vernon, you were very crafty in that you submitted some tracks to me via Twitter, and you posted some in the Discord channel, and you posted some other ones in the Discord channel. So props to you for, just working the system as much as you could. But like, I remember enjoying Paranoids quite a bit. I remember enjoying, was it Drown Me? There was a couple I was like, oh shit. And so I had a hard time deciding, honestly, between which two to grab for this. And we're at a 50-50 tie to begin with. Well, there you go. It wouldn't be a BUAG without a tie. Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, we'll see. I try to give at least a minute for the votes. We've got 22 votes out of 33 people, which is a pretty good amount. That's more than normal. I guess I'll do a countdown and we'll see where it goes. And I guess I'll just be the tiebreaker. All right, countdown. Close out the poll. Next vote basically wins. Manifest just edged ahead. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manifest Destiny. Holy cow. I'm very surprised. I did not think Manifest Destiny would win. That's kind of cool. And, this is one thing that I really enjoy. And this is what makes it so tough, too, is I post all these songs in Discord for people to vote on. Most people don't listen. Most people don't vote because it just takes a lot of time. And, people shy away from new stuff. But I'm often surprised in the difference of opinion between what I think is going to be the winner and what ends up being voted the winner. And so it's neat to have the community involvement and see where you guys go. Doomed was great. I mean, they're both great, honestly. And I think Vernon, really, that's a testament to how good both those tracks are because it's split. It's, you get those lopsided votes. You go, okay, well, obviously this one's way better than the other. I think what you've shown is both those tracks are really fucking good. So well done to you, sir. We will move forward with the next artist who I believe his name is pronounced Ro Marquez, I think. I don't have a lot of info on this guy either. Some of these artists, they don't really have any bios on Spotify. Yeah, there's nothing here. Farmer Orlando, I don't really know what that means. So he's got 230 listeners. Now with this track, the first one that we're going to do, it's called AASB. I don't know what it stands for. Both of these are off of his album called No Roads, which came out in 21. I don't know how active this guy is currently. With this track, I want to preface something that threw me off when I first listened to it is, I feel like this track is really good. Listen to the production, listen to the rapping, but when it starts, there's some repetition in the beginning. And initially that threw me off, and initially I almost didn't put it on just because of that repetition. That's something I don't really like, is a lot of repetition. So I just kind of want to put you guys in that headspace of the beginning is going to have a little bit of repetition. It might, you might kind of go, but when it really drops and it gets going, it takes off. So give it a chance. And there you go. I guess there's your... Oh, no. I'm not going to listen to Vlarity. Anyway, here we go. Here is AASB from, I'm going to say Ro Marquez. Drop it in.
As above, so below. As in heaven, so is hell. It is not above or beneath us, but amongst us. As we prevail, remember. The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Is God the child of our existence, or the chaos of a village unattended?
Come on. Everybody. Your mama too. Hands. 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 Come on. Hands. All right. Hands. All right. Hands. Hands.
What's a word to you? A hearse, shit, a verse, well, put it in reverse. What's it worth to you? A hearse, my nigga. What's it worth to you? A verse, my nigga. What's it worth to you? A hearse, my nigga. What's it worth to you? A verse, my nigga. How many times I died, I forgot like cursive, How many times I passed the plate like churches? Look, to make sure we don't starve, you washed it down with alcohol. We should have cleaned out everything we scarred on earth. We burn, so to hell we going as it is in heaven. It's dangerous business, I heal up your mind and yours. With endurance, it's 2 middle fingers. Kitty play and some yarn. If I can engineer time, hit reverse, my nigga. What's it worth to you? A hearse, my nigga. What's it worth to you? A verse, my nigga. What's it worth to you? A hearse, my nigga. Put it in a song. So too much love, I could have been wrong. Now we grown up, it's all up to us to cough up the dust and fall like the sun and fall like the sun. I'm all out and numbers. Gotta feel DC, call out the drum and catch my heartbeat. Young nigga free like up like buckwheat. All praise to the most high need.
Hands, 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 come on, hands, all right, hands, all right, hands, hands,
What's it worth to you? A blunt, of course. The shot I shoot doper than dope heads, no remorse. Sober as a claim from a nigga. Drunk as hell, want to drive. We conquer fear, the more divides. We know the truth, but let the lie walk. Must have been a suicidal artist. It's blood on the side, walk. See there, red by your wrongs in the grenade. Pull out the pen, push on the stage. If I'm a sin, I got a lay. Chip on my skin, still in my place. Fuck if I win, this is my race. You in the way. Attitude change my latitude, self-doubt boost my attributes. If I don't tend to this fight and boy, no limits, I make cocaine. Nigga heart full of propane. Gas masks before I state my name. The gaslight on my black and vein. Imagine everything you love at stake. It distractions, so wait and flood your gates. You killing for love or down for hate. If the bell ain't hot, you chose your fate. Matches cold, I've been woke since hand in hand was potent. Candy man was on the Sandra blend emotions. Shoot by choice, not force, it's best you show me.
hands, 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 come on, hands, all right, hands, all right, hands, hands,
What's it worth to you? I like, the sunshine stands so proud, so I'm proud that it hit like Mike's bright. Words that it heal like ice, rice. Love that it feel like bright lights. Colors that it feel like kites. Words that it feel like cloud hikes. Puffs that it change your mind. Sight, cuffs that it free in hindsight. Bluffs that it hit your line. Sign, hate that it heal like fine wine. 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 Hate that it heal like fine wine.
So there's about a minute left on the track, but it's kind of just this like slow wandering outro, and then there's some talking and a little bit of stuff like that. So
Look at the shit that we kill for real for.
you know, let's do it.
Carry my grandmama's spirit, I go out my way to deliver. We swim in mirrors, afraid of the other side. We rage as temperatures rise. Calm and collect in a mosh pit. Devils all come in disguise. God too. We bonafide or fraudulent. Ash at my toes, burns in my soul. I've explored failure until it's no more. Without darkness, there's no light. And look at me. Black, free, black.
Like it was planned.
Nah, for real. I don't know what the fuck.
It like it was planned. Cause like, how did it only hit one area of town? Like that's crazy.
All right. Well, there was AASB by Marquez. Pretty fucking good. And you know, Flaherty, you're saying, how did I almost not pick that? It's a great question, and it is tough, man. Like sometimes I found with myself when I'm going through, because I'm getting like 100 tracks from people. I'm getting a shit ton of music that I'm going through. And sometimes I found that if I'm not like, I kind of have to be, you know, up and energetic. If I'm tired, my criticality goes way through the roof. Like, no, it's not good enough. No, it's not good enough. No, it's not good enough. So it is tough picking, but you know, sometimes if you listen to them a couple times, but like you guys say, you know, the fucking production's amazing. The drum beat is great. His flow is fantastic. His flow is amazing. So there you go. There was AASB. Let's drop into the next one. It's off the same album called No Roads. I don't know. It's an hour-long album. Came out in 21. I haven't spent much time with it. As you can see, there's hardly any plays. A couple thousand on each track. And this track is called The Wires / Torched. So it does kind of have a beat switch. I think it's about 2/3 into the track or so. Here we go. Ro Marquez with The Wires and Torched.
Last time I woke up, I didn't think about dying. I just woke up, hear my senses say I'm flying. Could you believe the axis spinning? Niggas die here, bullets fly. No need for wings up in the south, toss mine ain't high. Holy water couldn't come us, block is hot. Sons and daughters carry knives, ACPs and talk a lot. Don't miss on my side of town. Kings lane, keep on your lights. But not hazards, just be hazardous. My bad, no need to fight. Just be present, where you passing it. Don't step on niggas' necks. That's a hallway past their heaven. Be back soon, I'm clocking out. Flavor Flav and see this timing. On my back, the veer is hot. On my max, I'm villains light. On my black, my mental shot. Too tapped in, the list is calling. Hold up.
I'm out here on Lewis. I'm just talking, just tapping in. I just seen that nigga Jen. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. Oh shit. I gotta go.
Babble on me, talent on me, God patrolling lines with moments. Snakes they prosper, ain't still God's cheering. Knowledge on me, product of enviro, homie. Scholar on me, you ain't gotta meet the homies. Probably pistol on me, holy donut shops they cloning. Pussy officers I notice when they drop the top, it's lights and boozy phasing, rivers floating. Joe the C can't cry for you, it's cameras rolling on me. Gucci man would be so proud the artists might be rolling. Only time they asking for me, analyze the catalog, no analog, it's digital. When earth blow over, aliens gon' find this on Jefferson, no flash. Don't get caught up in the moment. Everybody wanna get dressed for show. Everybody wanna promote the show, but don't nobody wanna put on the show. So I'ma go Black Wall Street for show. And when shit blow, I'ma let you know. The tag on me ain't gon' be told. I'd rather be a murderer than a ghost. Future hit my dreams and showed. It's what you is, not what you know. All I know is I ain't broke. Check my account and make no difference, nigga. All my riches hit, all my instances. What we worth to us, I need cleansing. Cause we from the dirt, yeah, still potholes swerving. I just pray that the wires don't get control on me. Troll on me, troll on me, troll on me, don't get control on me. Troll on me, troll on me, troll on me, don't get control on me.
Poet, I roll it up. Cheap witty up, busy up, linear to no man, young man, he's superior. Idiot, I mean like Whitaker Forest, trapped in the belly of America, where they ain't forest, Moorish, Asiatic storage, white girl, eat all the Papa Bear's porridge. That's gentrification and low-income areas, go up in mortgage, we look for resources, but it's such a shortage, the police is porking, they treat us so poorly, it's surely a fact, Brody pushing that pack, he hold it till like he tested some product for Mac. Apple fell far from the tree, we was sitting on thrones, now we locked up, sitting on stone, pray that his head up like he fly drone, blowing that strong, gas to the dome, keeping them flown, all in his zone, hope it get back to having control. They on patrol, playing a role. When it unfold and the truth get told and they flip them roles, we gon' realize we was always in control.
All my riches hit, all my instances. What we worth to us, I need cleansing. Cause we from the dirt, yeah, still potholes swerving. I just pray that the wires don't get control on me. Troll on me, troll on me, troll on me, don't get control on me. Troll on me, troll on me, troll on me, don't get control on me. Hey, I can see in your approach you lived it backwards, little one. Tears on your face, heavy breathing, you still a savage, little one. You gave your heart, it fought to dark, they couldn't manage, dropped and shattered, felt it from light, gives away, pray for return to sender. You never had one, so these flames resemble family, little one. It feel like passion, feel like righteous, feel like a psych boy living in fractions. Like show ton of his cracking, black power to the masses. Rifle under the mattress, sleeping on us, but that's tough to see. When they hate crime come from us and we retaliate. Air snake, line still a path beyond our fate. Faith, race, time, let's make a change for human sake. Wait, weigh a ton when every vein and city street connected. Capital T infectious, home of the brave speed racer. Still in the south, that's halftime. Drive slow, homie, goal ain't making headlines. But if headlining choice is what I gotta do to lead the blind, you know I'm all with it. Tall nigga, hair, wool, brown skin like God, nigga. How you hate on God, nigga? Look, thought it was art, they too worried about other rappers, lil' one. Ain't what it seems, they only speak when audience clapping, lil' one. They false flagging, only front when guardians back. I'm from the garden, fight alone if I have the shell still intact. Watch how the wise react.
right, well, there's The Wires and Torched, and I got so wrapped up in the track, I forgot to create the poll. So give me a couple seconds here to punch that up. Which track did you prefer? And the first one was called AASB, and the second one was called The Wires Torched. This will be an interesting vote to see what you guys think between those two tracks, because they're both great. They're both great. I really like The Wires Torched. That has that beat switch in there, and it just kind of slows down and chills out. AASB's got that great drum beat and that great flow and all that kind of stuff. So kind of interesting. And The Wires with a good lead early on. Impressive. Very impressive. Now, I did construct this week's playlist strategically such that, that track slows down and it chills out, because the next artist is pretty much an R&B style singer. So the next two tracks will be a lot slower, a lot more mellow. But we'll see how this vote plays out. I think The Wires is going to walk away with a victory here for Marquez. I think so. Yeah, Crip, both were great. They're both really good. They're both really good. Trendy Ways on. What's up, Trendy? How's it going? Nicholas almost forgot about the first track, right? I forgot about having to post up the poll for people to choose which one, because it's really good. The second one's really good. And like I always say, this is why we do this, because this guy, according to Spotify, has 230 monthly listeners. That's terrible, right? And this album, No Roads, each track's got a couple thousand listens. That's about it. It's kind of a shame, man. It's really weird. All right, I'm going to close out the poll. I think Wires has got an easy victory here over AASB. So we'll wrap that guy up, and that track will move into the top 5 to represent Marquez. So the next artist goes by the name of Yang. She is from Atlanta. She's an Indian-American singer and songwriter from Atlanta. If we look at her bio here, there's not much there. She's only got 200 monthly listeners. Both tracks are super slow. Super chill. It's basically like a R&B track here coming into these next two. So the first one's called Therapy, which is a single, and we will check that one out first. Therapy by Yang.
Yeah. Issues with me, I can't talk is cheap and I don't wanna talk no more. Every time I see you I'm uncomfortable. You make me feel like I can't be myself, so I gotta get up out of here for my help. Ain't tryna force no conversation. That energy don't deserve my attention. Away from this shit, get the back up out of here. Don't need a whip. Hey, I'm taking trips, but take a longest look and ask yourself, is this really what I want for my mental health? You really done messed up, and baby you're out of luck. Yeah, ain't tryna force no conversation. Don't deserve my attention. No, it don't, no, it don't.
That was Therapy by Yang. Great track. Super chill. I love the vocals. It just feels like, you know, dimly lit room, and there's there's no piano, but, you know, smoke's in the air, and she's got the little spotlight on her. She's just kind of casually singing there. The next track by Yang is called Nostalgia, and it is off of an EP that she released last year, which was back in September, so pretty recent. A little 5-track EP, 15 minutes. I listened to a couple tracks. I remember enjoying Midnight. I think I listened to Healing. I didn't listen to all of them, but I listened to a couple, and, you know, it's just similar sound. So let's jump into this one. This one's called Nostalgia by Yang off of the EP On the Way Home.
Said I've been here before, riding through the waves of the storms. Yeah, I didn't notice before, now I've gotten comfortable. Every day seems like I'm running away, needed a change. Every day I'm learning again, things I can change, things I can change. You can do it, you can do it, you can take it upon yourself, gonna do it while you're in good health. You can do it, you can do it, you gonna take it upon yourself, gonna do it while you're in good health. Someone always got something to say when they see you out here chasing dreams, cause they mad they can't do the same, yeah, and don't know what it means. Someone always got something to say when they see you out here chasing dreams, cause they mad they can't do the same, yeah, don't know what it means. Sometimes I feel like I've been changing, changing for my own damn good. Sometimes I feel like I've been changing for my own damn good. Said I've been here before, riding through the waves of the storms. Yeah, I didn't notice before, now I've gotten comfortable. Every day seems like I'm running away, needed a change. Every day I'm learning again, things I can change, things I can change.
Everything look the same, we stay living in the same neighborhood. Everything look the same, we stay living in the same neighborhood. Everything look the same, we stay living in the same neighborhood. Everything look the same, we stay living in the same neighborhood.
Said I've been here
Everything look the same, we stay living in the same neighborhood. Everything look the same, we stay living in the same neighborhood.
All right. That's Nostalgia by Yang. Another super cool, chill track. My wife and I were laughing about the comments about how we're talking about you while the mic is muted. It is fun. We do enjoy it. Here comes the vote. Which track by Yang did you prefer? Did you like Therapy more? Did you like Nostalgia more? I like both. I don't know which way I go with that one. I kind of think I like Therapy a little bit more. Nostalgia's cool, but it seems to be just a little bit more chill than Therapy, and Therapy is already pretty chill to begin with. But yeah. I've been playing Minecraft lately, so every now and then I'll just tear off and start doing some villager stats. Huh. It doesn't make me cool? I think it makes me very cool.
I mean, you're cute, but...
Old lady's talking shit about my villager sounds. Doesn't like them, apparently. Huh. Oh, my God. I think Therapy's going to be a winner there for Yang. Great track. It's just super chill, man. It's so easy to listen to. She's got a great voice. I like how it's just kind of a little bit of wispy sound in there and just real easy to listen to. Honestly, it makes me want to put on Fuji's Score. I need to do that reaction. I have not listened to that album yet, and I want to. Okay, we're going to close out the poll. I think Therapy's got an easy win right there over Nostalgia. Closing that guy out. Yeah, Bob building dirt block houses. I've got some with stone and wood as well. Oh my. All right. The next artist is one that I'm pretty excited about. He goes by the name Lucas Soar. He's got 15 listeners. This kid's out of LA. When I was messaging people on Twitter to let them know, hey, you're going to be featured in the BUAG, I wanted, I was asking them, just give me like a little bio to tell about, you. And I was going to ask them their age. And then I started thinking, some of these people might be under 18. And I don't want to start asking their age because I'm going to end up on like the fucking FBI watch list or some shit, So, kid out of LA, 15 listeners. Here's the thing that excites me the most about Lucas Soar. 100% him. Vocals, production, artwork, everything. This is 100% him. This is one person doing all of the work. And it's really quite impressive to me. So we're going to drop into the first track. It's called All the Time. It's a single. He did want me to mention that he has an album that he's working on that he plans to release this year called Nocturnal Glam. But everything he does is by him. So here we go. Let's jump in. The first one's called All the Time by Lucas Soar.
Still mess with the samples. 17 night, yeah, my wish is on candles. This you was stolen, but that's not important. Show me the way, bitch, I need an example. X mark the spot, oh no, this not a rental. Came in so hot that I'll see you in shambles. PCR to a yellow car. Been there, done that like a broken guitar. Make an art for broken, be inside me. Lucifer's outside, bring a few cigars. She's sick like the ocean, feeling the motions. You're not the only one carrying scars. Man, on my side, I'm just seeing the stars. Blacking out, see the night sky from afar. Thinking all the time. Feeling oh so fun. Can't go back on nowhere else. I'll think I'll lose my mind. So we move ahead, just searching for some peace of mind. In my dreams, I know I'm done looking for dollar signs. Thinking all the time. Feeling oh so fun. Can't go back on nowhere else. I'll think I'll lose my mind. So we move ahead, just searching for some peace of mind. In my dreams, I know I'm done looking for dollar signs.
And I don't wanna play around with your heart, girl.
Yeah, right. All right, there's All the Time by Lucas Soar. And Tim, my wife and I were talking about the track and how we enjoy the sound and everything. And she was like, yeah, look, like he just said, love the patient, drawn out intro. And I'm like, yeah, that's Tim. Who's Tim? Tim, we had pizza, him and his wife. Oh, that's Tim. She got all excited. Yes, tell Christy hello for us this evening. I hope she's doing well. Hope both of you guys are doing well. So that's All the Time. Now, in my opinion, the next track is better. Now, I try not to do that because I don't want to like stack the deck or whatever. But when you guys, I do it all the time. Yeah. But I'll try and make the claim that I don't want to do it, even though I do it all the time. The next track is called Futura. It's another single. He's been working on singles, which I think is very smart. Work on singles, get that dialed in, then work on the album, right? When you listen to this track, just kind of think graduation era Kanye West, okay? And just, not to say that he's trying to steal from that sound, but what I want you to do is listen to the quality of the sound that is coming from one person out of LA, okay? So here's Lucas Soar with Futura.
To heaven, man, I've never lost. Always in the future with my clip, man, fuck the coast. Shibuya coasting with my goons, yeah, we gon' never stop. My love is stone cold hearted, why can't I still break these laws? Put down your wires, man, this too high, cause I don't know where to stop. I'm causing scenes in these Simmons jeans, they go have to call the cops. Man, I'm going fast, man, I'm gonna crash, but I don't care, I'm high. But now I'm seen in the clean, but something's still wrong. I wanna talk to the kids, I wanna talk to the lost. I wanna go with my friends, but they all want me to stop. Gotta let go of your sins, gotta break out of the lot. Gotta get off the grid, when there's too much, it's a lot. I've been on the road to heaven, man, I've never lost. Always in the future with my clip, man, fuck the coast. Shibuya coasting with my goons, yeah, we gon' never stop. My love is stone cold hearted, why can't I still break these locks? Man, I stepped outside on a cold day with a blue face, man, like I don't give a fuck. I'm out of town and we run around and shit's going down just like the family dog. I just wanna go, yeah, I don't wanna stay, yeah. It's a lonely life when you lost in space. Bitch, I'm up in the night, I'm exhausted. I just wanna see the moon when I'm off it. Seeing schizophrenic feelings in my coffin. Man, I always see the light because I'm after. I don't give a fuck about passion. Yeah. This whole time and I was acting. Seeing visions, all these ghosts, I swear. Out of body, bitch, I'm centipede. I've been on the road to heaven, man, I've never lost. Always in the future with my clip, man, fuck the coast. Shibuya coasting with my goons, yeah, we gon' never stop. My love is stone cold hearted, why can't I still break these locks? I've been on the road to heaven, man, I've never lost. Always in the future with my clip, man, fuck the coast. Shibuya
All right, there's Futura by Lucas Soar. Obviously, I'm reading chat, and yes, everybody sees or hears the Kanye influence there, which, I mean, I think that's a fair criticism. However, it does make me a little excited because, you know, when you think about somebody who is early, you know, one of the first things they do is try and mimic those that they look up to and inspired by. And, you know, the first step, if you could start to produce something, whatever it is, you know, art, music, you know, etc. If you can start to sound like the guys that you idolize, that's impressive, you know? So I'm just kind of curious to see where he ends up if anything happens with him. Anyway, here comes the vote for the 2 tracks. Which one did you prefer, All the Time or Futura by Lucas Soar? I'm just excited. I'm excited by that one. I don't know why. There's just something about him. I think the fact that he's as young as he is, he's doing it all by himself. He told me he's doing the album covers, he does the vocals, he does the production, he does everything by himself, 100%. That's a lot of motivation, a lot of dedication. That's cool. You know, and if you've got that much drive and you sound like this early on, who knows? You know, just who knows what's going to happen with that one. Anyway, it's interesting. Bob just misses the old Kanye. I do. Yeah. And honestly, I'm not even a huge fan of Kanye's music overall, honestly. The harder part for me has been the fact that I've not experienced the massive influential shift that he's had on hip-hop when he released, you know, all these different albums through the years. But I think there's just a lot of potential there, Lucas Soar. Life of Pablo is amazing. I think that's Kanye's best album. Life of Pablo is fucking amazing. And Saint Pablo is probably one of my favorite songs ever. That's an amazing track by Kanye. I think All the Time's going to take the win, looks like. We got 62-38 with 21 votes. And we're about a minute in, so we'll stick to the rule. And we'll count down real quick, too. We'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there's a victory for All the Time, so that will advance to the round for top 5. The final artist for tonight is called Al Divino. Now, this one somewhat bends the rules of the BUAG, because if you look at Al Divino and Spotify here, he's got about 10,000 listeners. Okay. But if you go onto this album that both of these tracks are pulled from, which is Triple Black Diamonds 2, you see another name, which is Esti Knack, who has over 100,000 listeners. Now, I don't know who this person is. When I was reviewing these tracks over the weekend, I had Discord open and somebody saw that I was listening to this, and someone was like, oh my God, Bob's listening to Esti Knack. I don't know who the fuck that is. The rule for the BUAG is you got to have less than 30,000 listeners, and so you know, we're bending the rules a little bit. But you know, there you go. The album itself, as far as I can tell, belongs to this artist, which is Al Divino. I have no information on this person at all. If you scroll down to Spotify, there's nothing. So there you go. This album is kind of funny because Triple Black Diamonds for skiing. I'm a skier, so it's kind of weird because there's all these skiing references that exist within the album. I listened to a couple tracks off of it, like 3 or 4. And it's just kind of strange, but cool track. So let's drop into the first one, which is called DCF Babies. I don't know what the fuck that means. And there you go. Here we go. Al Divino, Esti Knack, off of the album Triple Black Diamonds 2, DCF Babies.
Skiing is the same way, you know. People, you know, they get on skis and they just think they can overcome the world, and they just head down most, you know, their capacity and they hurt other people.
Right now, man. That's right. That's right. Sliding on it, man. Standing on the fucking passenger seat. It's a vibe, man. Have out the fucking sunroof, boy. Hey yo, we DCF babies, born up crazy, all the Mercedes, you got to do the most, shit ain't always all gravy, you know. How you ain't got it, but lazy by the dollar, you gotta pay me, bought them in Baileys, cause I know my related, raised by wise guys. Wonder why I talk crazy, keep shorty out the telly, telling me I ain't shit, like I don't know already, 8,000 sniff. Reggie on the sketchy, looking like some cake mix. Connected him, dusty, poke on the plane tip. Plays look like a play kid. Been late, later shit, fish fillet flip. An hour later, post-nasal trip. Fatal Naomi Campbell lookalikes, cook naked in the crib. Used to play the script on the pump. Now the creme brulee dish. 5 hour fit, bougie like I went and iced out my dick, shorty. Oh my God! Stop paying me, bitch. I want trying to keep though. You round the way niggas is mind elite though. Shining peace, glowing T-toes. How to finesse tricks, you might just hit a freak show. Medellin snow, a diamond ring bling, a bitch for East Toe. You never stood a chance, son, a kid finito. Car niggas fucking with big chorizo. Shit is disgusting, you make your trips rush. Cops at your doors down with the shit flush. Thousand my chips, I'm counting the bricks, blushing out Mercedes-Benz S550 AMG for the whip crush. Bad bitch at the 55 though. King size bed from off the avenue though. You and me is not comparable. Parable if you like John the Baptist. Trap different lists, now with the cat drip prophylactics. Hat tricks, take the skin, your retina for axes. Seem as if you need some more practice. Quarterback fix, figure 4 back flips and no whack shit. I wanna fucking hear that, man.
It's very interesting production. Very interesting production. I don't know. I enjoy these tracks. Every time I listen to them, I enjoy them. But they're different. They're just very different. So that was DCF Babies by Al Divino, ST Knack. The next one is called Iraq off the same album, Triple Black Diamonds 2. And let's drop in Iraq, Al Divino, ST Knack.
The more emotion I put, the more emotion I put, the harder, the harder I rock, the harder
I rock. Baby boo chill, red or blue pill, super villain. I shoot to kill, keep the bill. Take advantage of new boost deals, move krills. Swerve unit, peel and maneuver ill. Fuck what you feel, the shit what I do for real, yo. Run through the bills, Nacky McFly, know how the future feel, roof still. You and the rest of them lame dudes can drill. I gave you niggas over a decade, the truth is real. How the fuck is you acting like goofy still? How you feeling? Big wheel and swift dealing. I'm making shimmy, fucking with a Puerto Rican bitch. Feelings reach the children. Give them the teacher, quit killing. Never heard a sound, I'm like it better than a pig squealing, die slow. Niggas act rugged like undercover 5-0. The headshot hit him, one of my eyes closed, I was chose. Mike slam on a nigga like dominoes. Slap a girl in the ass, mommy, wow.
The more emotion I put, the harder, the harder I rock, the harder I rock.
Hey yo, it's raining dollars like I wait for. Break morning up late for. You thirst for that, might just pay for it. I make a wait for it. Waiting for the drought, just attach me way harder. Feel like yellow tape on us, bet the hood, bet the bank on us. Thank you later, whether your state ain't got no neighbors. How they lost, paper sanction. Bitch on front the bodega. We this day, especially lost at the Cubano faded. Contemplations of a thorn. We not gon' die broke. That's all that I know. Spark Steakhouse, line of Castellano, Hollows where you hang out. Won't get to see tomorrow, chill inside a bottle. Pull up Dolo side with a motto. This you not gon' find online, no.
The more emotion, the more emotion I put, the more emotion I put.
Spend my lifetime not to be careless. Women and children can be careless, not men.
All right, there's Iraq. And Tim, I agree. I like the sample cuts on that one a lot. A lot. All right, here comes the vote. For the final artist of the night, which track did you prefer from Al Divino, DCF Babies, or Iraq? And then we will move into the straight up and down votes for the top 5 to figure out the first week's ranking. Nicholas, hip hop head with my little dances. You know, what's fun for me is I go through all these songs that get sent to me, and you know, sometimes they just land right, like they're great, and then sometimes it's like I don't know, and I got to go back and listen to them again, and then I don't want to listen to them again because I've got 100 more to go through, and it takes too long, and all this bullshit. So when I finally get to a point where I settle on the 10 tracks that are going to be in the BUAG, and I get comfortable with them and familiar with them, it's nice to just settle and listen and enjoy them. And so yeah, I fucking start head nodding and shit, you know. Get comfortable with the samples and how they're cut and play out. Iraq with the lead there at 63%. Yeah, no surprises in my opinion. I just love the samples in that one. One thing too I notice is I don't know if it's just because I don't have the lyrics up in front of me like I do when I'm doing an album reaction. I don't know if it's a production thing. I don't know if it's a mastering thing or a mixing thing, but generally speaking, when it comes to the BUAG tracks, it feels like it's just a little bit harder to understand the vocals than when I listen to, big mainstream album releases. It's probably a mastering, mixing type of thing, but I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. But there you go. Something I noticed. I think Iraq's got to win. It's got 64% with a minute into the vote out of 22 votes. So we'll lock this guy up. 3, 2, 1. So Iraq will represent Al Divino in the top 5. So now just to reiterate, refresh memory, what we're going to go through now is the 5 tracks that were voted to be the best out of the 2 for each artist. We'll listen to like a minute and a half of each, and it's going to be a simple up or down vote. Would you listen to this song again? Would you put it in your rotation, tell a friend, etc.? And then the way these will rank out in the top 5 determines where they exist in the brackets for week 3 when they go up against the tracks that we'll listen to next week. So who was the winner from the first 2 there? It was, oh, that's right, Manifest Destiny. Okay, well, let's drop into Manifest Destiny. We'll listen to like a minute or 2 of it, and then we'll put a vote if you'll listen to it again.
She was a flirt, a really bad love story, still I'm hurt. I gave her my life so that you would work. The pussy place, everybody on a turn. And time's counting down when you nut, you dirt. Remember I was lost and she found the words. The reason why I'm gone, still chasing her. And still ain't seen life outside a curse. But no, I know, but it's worth in the end rebirth. Destiny, you make the best of me. Stop playing, girl, give me the chance to be your everything. And I promise on my love, rub it on my sleeve. For 40 acres and a mule, I'ma tap my feet and do a dance. Money, everything to me. Long as love can be cool, I'ma do my thing to feed the fam. Even if I die in the street, blood spilling all the top concrete. That's all my eyes see. My feet are the words that Sam gave me the beat. Shout out to the he told me that I'm free. I still can't believe how far we came to be. When I throw that chain on, I know I made it. Fighting for the dream, it works, gotta be patient. Reaching for the sky and the dirt, there's no wasting our time. We ain't got none, we black face it. With my niggas still strolling the pavement, running back and forth with the torch and engrave this. And I'm mind to the youth, you can make it. But you gotta lose first, just chase it. Chase the dream, a chance is all you need. One opportunity, don't sell. And if you bleed, don't blame it all on me. Could be your girl in the end, you failed.
Kind of fucked up the little switch over there. I was going to cut it, but then he dropped into a bit of a hook. So there is a sample of Manifest Destiny, just as a refresher. Would you put that into your rotation? Would you add it to a playlist, tell a friend, etc.? Now remember, you can vote yes on every single track that we go through. You can vote no. It doesn't really matter. It's all about if you're just into it or not. Is it good enough to clear your own personal bar? That's the thing that matters the most. If you're going to listen to it again, right? That's the only thing that matters when it comes to music. 79%. No shit. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, it came down to 72, but still, man, that's pretty solid. Yeah, Tim, it could use a halftime switch. Yeah. It is interesting. Listen to some of these tracks. It's weird because these are the definitely the better ones that I get in terms of submissions. There's a lot of tracks that I get that are just close. They're fine. They're okay. They're almost. If they would have done this, if the vocals... honestly, the biggest problem I come across is people who have flat vocals. They're just unemotional. They don't sound like they're into it, etc. Okay, 63% for yes. That's pretty good. I'll close out the poll here. Do you have you're going to capture the results over there? Vote capturer. Okay. So 63%. So Manifest Destiny will start at number 1 with the 63%. The Wires was the winner. Okay, we'll get a sample of The Wires and Torched Here by Marquez, and we'll decide if it's going to beat out Manifest Destiny for first place or not. Whack MCs. Nicholas, dude, for real. That's exactly what it is. Whack MCs. You got to sell it. And I always think of that scene from Straight Outta Compton where Eazy-E's in the booth rolling down the street in my 6'4", and they're making fun of him. Like, no, fucking sell it. Like, you're actually in your goddamn car rolling down the street. It's that, just over and over again. All right, here we go. Here's The Wires, Torched by Ro Marquez. Quick sample. I think I'm going to drop us in about halfway so we can catch that hook and then the beat switch. I'll see if I can land it there.
Be a murderer than a ghost. Future hit my dreams and showed us what you is, not what you know. All I know is I ain't broke. Check my account and make no difference, nigga. All my riches hit, all my instances. What we worth to us, I need cleansing, cause we from the dirt edge, the potholes swerving. I just pray that the wires don't get control on me. Control on me, control on me, control on me. Don't get control on me, control on me. Control on me, control on me, don't get control on me.
Poet, I roll it up. Cheap, witty up, busy up, linear to no man, young man, he's superior. Idiot, I mean like with a cup forest, trapped in the belly of America, where they ain't forest, Moorish, edgy at storage, white girl, eat all the Papa Bear's porridge. That's gentrification and low income areas, go up in mortgage, we look for resources, but it's such a shortage, the police is pork and they treat us so poorly, it's surely a fact, Brody pushing that pack, he hold it till like he tested some product for Mac. Apple fell far from the tree, we was sitting on thrones, now we locked up, sitting on stone, pray that his head up like he fly drone, blowing that strong, gas to the dome, keeping them flown, all in his zone, hope it get back to having control. They on patrol, playing a role. When it unfold and the truth get told and they flip them roles, we gon' realize we was always in control.
All my riches hit, all my instances. What we worth to us, I need cleansing, cause we from the dirt edge, the potholes swerving. I just pray that the wires don't get control on me. Control on me, control on me, control on me. Don't get control on me.
I had to hear that hook one more time because I really like it. All right, here comes the vote. Would you put that track, and we missed the beat switch, that comes a little bit later, obviously. But would you put that into your rotation, listen to it again, tell a friend about it, etc.? 100% yes, off of 2 votes. Those are the correct votes. Oh, man. You really need to go on a drive with Ro and drive. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I think I fucked it. Oh, David, so you ended up making the track, right? I'm excited. Send it to me on Twitter. Send me a message. Great track. Great track. Both of those tracks that he put out, man, are really good. At least the ones that we've got highlighted tonight. Looks like we're sitting at a 79, which is going to be a first place. Oh, there's 80. Off of 25 votes. What was the other? It was 22 votes? 27 votes? 27, okay. Well, I think Ro's going to take first place here because he's got 77% off of 26 votes, which is pretty fucking good. Pretty good. All right, we'll close this one out. There's another vote. So 78% off of 27 votes. That's going to put Ro currently in first place. So he is currently spared from the bracket of week 3, the bracket of doom. We'll call it the bracket of doom in Bob's BUAG. I think Therapy won out of the 2 tracks from Yang. Okay, so now keep in mind with Yang, both these tracks are slower paced, so they're more chill, kind of get yourself in that headspace. But let's get a little sample of Therapy by Yang, and if you'll consider listening to this one again.
So I gotta get up out of here for my help. Ain't tryna force no conversation. That energy don't deserve my attention.
there's a good sample of Therapy, good refresher. Here comes the vote. Would you put that into your rotation? Would you listen to it again? Would you tell a friend who likes R&B about that track? Because not everybody's into that style of song, you know. I almost didn't add Yang into the BUAG. I did mostly because she was submitted by somebody else and she got a couple votes. And then I even asked the person, hey, do you think Yang's going to be able to cut it in the BUAG? And he's like, yeah, why not? You know, give it a shot. I always wonder if the more chill, mellow songs, how they're going to perform compared to, you know, the more aggressive sounds, what have you. But 58%, that's good. That's good. It's just tough, though, because, you know, sometimes you want to listen to something upbeat or whatever. You know, that kind of track just requires a certain mood that you're in. So I'm not necessarily going to listen to it all the time. But still, 57% off of 21 votes. That's fucking solid. That's solid in my opinion. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a minute into the vote. Oh, there was a couple comments I wanted to see here. Sorry to ask. Oh, when am I going to make a reaction? Nothing was the same. I don't know, Ashton. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of honestly suspect Drake to drop a new album this year, and I might just do a real-time reaction to the new Drake album when that happens. We'll see. But nothing was the same. Honestly, it's not too far out. I'd like to do a third and continue my my battle with Drake, right? Trying to just click with the guy on some level. I understand why people like him to an extent. I just don't really get why he's so popular. But, you know, whatever. I won't get into that. All right, we're going to close out the vote here. Yang's got a 54% off of 26 votes, which is pretty much exactly the amount of votes all the other guys got. So we'll close it out. That's going to put Therapy in third, and that's okay. Not bad. What was the winner for Lucas Soar?
All the Time.
All the Time. Okay, here's a quick sample of All the Time by Lucas Soar.
Love is many sides and many faces, sugar. And anyone you hurt, you can see the traces of a love. And I don't wanna play around with your heart, girl. No, no, no.
Thinking all the time, feeling oh so fine. Can't go back, oh no, or else I'll think I'll lose my mind. So we move ahead, just searching for some peace of mind. In my dreams, I know I'm done looking for dollar signs. Thinking all the time, feeling oh so fine. Can't go back, oh no, or else I'll think I'll lose my mind. So we move ahead, just searching for some peace of mind. In my dreams, I know I'm done looking for dollar signs. I know that life is a gamble. I know you think I just ramble. But you still mess with the sample. 17 night, yeah, my wish is on candles. This you was stolen, but that's not important. Show me the way, bitch, I need an example. X mark the spot, oh no, this not a rental. Came in so hot that I'll see you in shambles. Peace.
I do like the came in so hot. I'll see you in shambles. All right. There's your refresher on All the Time by Lucas Soar. Would you put that on a playlist? Would you listen to it again? Would you tell a friend? Etc. I don't know. There's something about that guy. It makes me just curious. You know, if he keeps pushing, if he keeps trying, what's going to happen? Who knows? Lots of no's. No big surprise, honestly. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. If you're not into the song, you're not into the song. That's a big part of the BUAG, too. You don't have to like everything. You're not going to like everything. There's some stuff that gets voted on and go, really? I don't like it. And then it blows up. Or, like my wife and I always say with Richie Russo, who we love, fantastic tracks, and nobody gets into it. That's how it goes, you know? That's how it goes.
Who says so it goes?
Oh, so it goes.
So it goes.
So it goes. Okay, I've been corrected.
Yeah, but who says that?
Oh, that's Mac Miller.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes. Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, Lucas gets a no, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm excited about the kid. I hope he keeps going, you know? Whether or not you like that track or Futura or, you know, maybe you think he's stealing too much from Kanye or whatever, the fact that he's doing it all by himself, I think that's cool. I hope he keeps going. I hope he finds his own kind of voice. And yeah, we'll close up the vote. So that's a 14%. We're going to go ahead and slide him down underneath Therapy. He'll probably wrap up in last place, but that's okay. And then the winner from Al Divino was Iraq. So let's drop into that one for your refresher. Iraq by Al Divino.
The more emotion I put, the more emotion I put, the harder, the harder I rock, the harder I rock.
Baby boo chill, red or blue pill, super villain. I shoot to kill, keep the bill. Take advantage of new boost deals, move krills. Swerve unit, peel and maneuver ill. Fuck what you feel, the shit what I do for real, yo. Run through the bills, Nacky McFly, know how the future feel, Rook still. You and the rest of them lame dudes was real. I gave you niggas over a decade, the truth is real. How the fuck is you acting like goofy still? How you stealing? Big wheel and swift dealing. I'm making shimmy, fucking with a Puerto Rican bitch. Feelings reach the children. Give them the teacher, quit killing. Never heard a sound, I'm like you better than a pig squeal and die slow. Niggas act rugged like undercover 5-0. The headshot hit him, one of my eyes closed, I was chose. Mike slam on a nigga like dominoes. Slap a girl in the ass, mommy,
Like dominoes, might slam a girl. So, all right, there's a refresher for Iraq by Al Divino. Here comes the poll. Would you put that in the rotation? Tell a friend. Listen again, etc. I just love the sample cuts on that one. I love how the samples roll out on that one. It's a really cool track. Interesting album too, you guys. If you haven't, if you want to check it out, it's called Triple Black Diamonds 2. 12 songs. It's 30 minutes. It's a pretty short listen if you want to check it out. Hasn't gotten a lot of attention. This came out in September of last year. Interesting. Let's see. It was DCF Babies, Iraq, Nepotism was one of them. BMW Two-Tone was one of them that they suggested. Just lots of different sounds in this one. It's just kind of a weird album, but it's cool. It's cool. All right, looks like we got 70% off of 71%. Very nice. Very nice. Number one currently is The Wires with what percent? 78. Okay, so if you want Iraq to take first place, you got to clear 78%. We'll see what happens. 75 is a solid second place, though. Very solid. And remember, whoever takes first place gets out of the bracket on week 3. They're safe. They're automatically guaranteed to be in the vote for the top 3 for the week. So there's 76% off of 25 votes. We're going to close out the poll here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 76 is second place. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And it actually says 75.
It does. It's a tie?
Sometimes it changes it.
How so?
It'll be in the polling. It'll
Yeah.
say, like just now it said 76.
Right.
But then when you close it, it says 75.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. But it's still second, right? It's not third? Yeah, okay. All right, well, there's our top 5 for the week. We've got The Wires, Torched by Marquez. Iraq is second by Al Divino. Manifest Destiny takes a third, which it was a close third. I think that was like a 67%. 63. Oh, 63, okay. By Vernon Harris. Yang gets fourth with Therapy, and Lucas, unfortunately, takes the last slot with All the Time. There you go. There's week 1 of February. I don't want to hype it because I don't like doing that, but I should because that's kind of my job as well. Week 2, I feel like is stronger, honestly. So next Thursday, if you guys enjoyed this set of songs, come back next Thursday because in my opinion, those set of songs are actually a little bit stronger, although it's been a little while since I've reviewed, and I'm a couple of these guys in, and I'm probably tooting my own horn a little bit, a combination of things. But as I was going through these tracks over the weekend on Sunday, because I was kind of going in the order that I received them. These guys were the first batch, and the second batch, I'm thinking, fuck, these are really good. The second batch. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the BUAG. I always enjoy it. It's always a good time. Thank everybody for joining and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the music. If you do like these songs, please listen to them. Please share them. We're trying to get more ears on these artists. That's the whole point. The whole point. We enjoy ourselves here, but if we don't spread the word, it's kind of a waste of time in general, you know. And that's it. And tomorrow's Friday. I know, total clickbait, right? Wait, okay, David, what do you got? What do you got, David? What do you got? What do you got? I'll wait right now. I'm waiting. Oh, Reed, you missed it. Yeah, you just missed it. It'll post up on YouTube. You can watch it again if you want. Ryan Reed, thank you for joining. I'm glad you caught your first one, that you enjoyed it. That's awesome. When's Thursday by the weekend? I don't know. It's very high on the list. It's very high on the list, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. Sent on Twitter. Okay. All right. Thank you, David. Vernon, dude, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. You've got a great album. You got some great tracks going on, dude. Keep doing your thing. I hope that you come back, not next week, but the third week. I'll post a thing on Twitter. Hopefully I'll remember to tag you. And we'll do the brackets. And honestly, last month in January, the person who was not first, the two first place winners from each week, they didn't win the overall for the month. So just because you're third doesn't mean it's over. No, you've got a shot. Like last month, the guy that was, I think it was in third place or second place, something like that, took the whole fucking thing. So it was really cool. But thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed watching people enjoy your music. You're making great music. Keep making great music. Keep pushing, man. That's all you can do. You know? That's all you can do. And that's it. All right, you guys. We will see you tomorrow for an album reaction that I have not chosen yet. We'll figure it out tomorrow. All right, guys. Take care.